55 years old, Mariah Carey still feels 12 because of the pain inflicted by her entire family. Mariah went her childhood being ostracized by the world for being mixed race. Home life wasn't any better. Her parents divorced when she was 3, and her 2 older siblings went to live with their dad, who she became estranged from at an early age. Her mother, a Juilliard-trained opera singer, gave up her career to be a wife and mother at a very young age. A resentment that reared its ugly head when Patricia's baby, Mariah, began displaying her vocal abilities. Patricia, whether intentional or not, made Mariah feel like a threat. Competition, something that still to this day haunts and hurts her. She'd often remind the teenager that she could only hope that one day, potentially, maybe, she would become half the singer that she was. See, Patricia lost her own mother's affection when she married a black man against her wishes. Even worse, had 3 children with him. Children that Patricia would lack that same affection toward. 7-year-old Mariah would go days with unkempt hair, hours unattended while Patricia went out. There was once at a beach, despite her hysterical crying, she didn't even notice that her child nearly drowned. Mariah's older brother Morgan and sister Allison had a grudge against her for being able to live with their mom and living what they assumed to be a better life, which, if you've been listening, wasn't necessarily rainbows and cupcakes. She witnessed Morgan get into multiple physical altercations with her dad. At 6, she saw him throw their mother against a wall, thought he sent her to glory. Allison became a mother at 15, a drug addict, prostitute, and used Mariah's naivety and trust in her big sister against her. When Mariah was 12, 20-year-old Allison drugged her, offered her crack, threw piping hot tea on her, inflicting 3rd-degree burns, and tried pimping her out. According to Allison, she wasn't the only one exploiting young Mariah. She accused Patricia of also letting men sexually abuse her. But take that with a grain of salt. Through the years, Allison and Morgan have gained a reputation for selling lies and gossip on Mariah for a quick buck. Following the release of her 2020 memoir, Allison and Morgan filed a $1 million defamation lawsuit against Mariah, despite Mariah saying she did them a favor by not exposing everything. Mariah cut her entire family off, including Allison and Patricia, who passed on the same day this past August. Mariah's like every child in desiring a relationship with her mother, void of all the contradictions that hers was filled with. But she is empathetic toward Patricia in that she gave her her best. In 2000, she reconciled with her father, who to her surprise held on to everything she'd gifted him as a child and bought one of her CDs, despite not being a man who enjoyed music. For the first time, he told her he was proud of her. They were his last words. Now, you can understand why Mariah feels eternally 12. At 55, she's still unpacking all that shit. Real ones who completed this video, let me know by commenting the broken heart emoji. I'm St. Dallas.